If you started to post cringe on the internet, you may never be able to stop. That's crazy. What else can I show you guys? Crying with all my heart. Help me, please. I'm done. Now, after getting a Bieber, you're shaming me, I know. There are no other variants except playing in the worst possible way. That's the worst concert you've ever been to. I'm trying to learn how to play Nouvelle Vague song in the manner of speaking for a pretty long time. And I have an issue playing and singing simultaneously. It's much easier to sing or to play, but it's so difficult to do it in the same way. Like, in a manner of speaking, I just want to say. And when I start singing, does it work with all the people that I could never forget the way? You see, I can do that. Everything by saying nothing. I can do it like that. Yeah, that's much easier. So in the manner of speaking, semantics won't do. In this life we live, only make do. Help me, please. Words that tell me everything. I don't like it at all. What am I supposed to do? I love playing the guitar. I love singing. I love painting. But I don't like how I do it at all. I hate the way I'm playing. Probably you'd say you need more practice. Yeah, sure. What shall I do now? If I want to sing something, if I want to play something, but I can't do it in a good way, what should I do? Do it in a bad way. There are no other variants except playing in the worst possible way. That's probably the first time after 2 years of taking care of my baby. And now my toddler is at her grandma's house. And today I have a couple of hours just enjoying the freedom. I can just play, sing, and all the stuff. And I have to get ready to see my girls. Let me try one more time.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure it's going to be better. I should let myself give a try. In a manner of speaking, I don't understand how love in silence becomes reprimand. The way that I feel about you is beyond words. I mean, the greatest ones who can play the guitar and sing simultaneously, they are give me the world. Genius. They are genius. They can play and sing at the same time. I can't. I don't know how they do that. But anyway, I have to struggle with this fucking song because I love it so much. And I've been dreaming to play and sing this song for a long time. That tell me nothing. Actually, I have my personal list of the songs which are so touchy. Let me share you this list. The first song is probably this one, Nouvelle Vague, in the manner of speaking. I don't know. It's so soul touching. The next one is, I've been making this list in my head for many times. Let me just reload the system. Then, roads that get to Nero, we cover distance but not together. This song. Whose song is this? I love it so much. The next one, I love listening to the song during heartbreaks. It doesn't surprise me. Do you really think that I could care if you really don't like me? Find somebody else, it could be anyone else out there. Miss You by Oliver Tree, definitely. The remixed one. I also love Supergirl by Ramon. All of them are some vintage stuff, yeah? It's okay, I got lost on the way, but I'm Supergirl. That's my favorite song to listen when I have my birthday. Actually, every birthday I start with the songs Girl, You Should Try It. The next one. Which one? So Something by Massive Attack, not mistaken. Oh, this storm in the morning light. Portishead. Oh gosh, massive attack. Portishead, definitely. I don't want to fight it. What if all the way? Regardless, I've forgotten the lyrics. The one by Bjork. What is happening to my memory? I had like 5 hours of sleep for these 2 days because I stopped breastfeeding my daughter. All is full of love. Bjork, I think, is my favorite artist. There's definitely no logic in humans' behavior. Also, love Lana Del Rey. By the way, you know, I know how to play it very well because there are only 3 chords. Blue jeans, white shirt, walk into the room, you know you made my eyes burn. When it comes more complex, my mind is vanishing. Everything is vanishing. Like James Dean, Flasha. What else can I show you guys? I'll take a quiet life ahead. Shake of carbon monoxide with no alarms and no surprises. No alarms and no. I can't do that. You're shaming me, I know. I will love you till the end of times. I would wait a million years. Promise I remember that you're mine. Baby, can you see through the tears? When I'm thinking of the strings, I'm forgetting how to sing. When I'm thinking of the lyrics and singing, I'm forgetting how to play. What is the name of the band? System of a Down. Such a lonely day, and it's mine. The loneliest day of my life. You know that feeling? Like you feel so creative within yourself, and like you feel like you're able to do many things simultaneously. Like you want to play the guitar, you want to play the piano, you want to sing, you want to paint, you want to do whatever what is connected to art in some way, but at the same time you're a fucking idiot and you don't have any skills. That's my life. Welcome. Oh, because throughout my life I always wanted to do something creative. I always loved it, but every time I started doing something, probably I don't have the will. I don't have enough willpower, I would say. Now, you know, after getting a baby, after having a kid, I got to the point where I'm absolutely ready, you know, to practice for a long time. Like I would love to sit here and play for 5 hours or something. If you have your free time, you can do whatever you want. When you still don't have children, when you still have like some amount of free time, you can do whatever you want. You are so happy. Since you're getting a baby, you don't own yourself anymore. You actually never before, but anyway, now I feel that to the fullest. I'm not sure if I counted all the songs into the list. I would add it in the comments below. Thank you for being with me today. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it or not, but if you started to post cringe on the internet, you may never be able to stop. I've just took a shower. Also, we're removing my dark spots on the nose, that's why it's red. And I thought, like, in our modern world of, you know, this fast food, fast content, we live in that era when the companies, they are actually fighting for our attention, and whether it's Instagram or other social media, I can't say we, probably most of you are better than me. I'm pretty sure that you are much better than me. I hope so. But I got used to scrolling short videos so much, and now when I was playing the guitar and I was judging myself for the absence of skills, first, in the beginning of your way, no matter what you start doing, you think like, oh, I'm so bad at this or that, and we judge ourselves because of our higher expectations we have within us. We actually want to get the goal at once. We want to achieve success like in a second, which actually takes time. Probably your goal, it actually takes like 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 years. And now I was taking a shower and I was like, oh gosh, Kate, you're judging yourself so much. Because like the only thing you're trying to do now is just to survive and just to start living in your reality you're trying to build up. You've been trapped into this scrolling mode, into your psychological trauma, and you were just fighting against it. That is extremely difficult. And now, after some years of therapy, you just start living. You just start feeling that taste of life. And you require so much of yourself. Like, you just started living, you just started feeling that taste of life after many years of depression, after many years of suffering with your inner traumas, with your inner negative scenarios. How dare am I to judge myself playing the guitar? That just should never judge yourself, especially in our modern world, in this modern technological AI era. All of us, not all of us, I hope you're better than me, but many of us, I think, we are so addicted to our phones. We have just like a drug in our pocket, just a tool for distracting your attention. It means nothing. But when we come to the point where you put this distraction and where you put your attention, when you scroll, when you surf the net, when you do some useless stuff on the internet, you put your priceless resource, like your attention, your time, and you give it just to another person. Okay, I'm also recording now a video for YouTube, trying with all my heart. I feel like I've been struggling with such awful obstacles in my life. I was at the bottom, and now I'm just trying to get out of it. The place where I was, where I used to, the things I used to do, they sound crazy for me today. And I'm pretty sure that there are people on this planet who also feel like at the rock bottom. Now, I'm just trying to see the world. These days, these weeks, they are the first weeks of my life when I just feel something. Such an essential period of time. The period of building myself as a person, the period of building my time management, my new era. And now it's spring. That's so symbolical. If you have like free time, you can put your attention somewhere just to have rest, just, for example, enjoy nice video essay or something like that. But if you have your goals still here, if they are shaking like in your head and you are not able to make even a step in the direction of your goal because you are endlessly scrolling, that's an issue. Here comes the problem. The problem is when you put your attention, which actually should be invested in your personal life, in your goals, in your life, in your physical, mental well-being, when you put this attention and give it to someone else, give it to YouTube, give it to companies, give it to satisfy the society, no matter what. Talking about my skills of playing the guitar, when you start doing something, it's always difficult. Since you start repeating it again and again and again, you're working on your skill, you are developing new habits, useful habits. Actually, playing the guitar or doing some art, it's also a way of escaping into another reality, right? But it's kind of a healthy way of escaping the reality, right? Because when you play the guitar, you actually build up new synapses in your brain, or when you do some art, you also create new worlds and new neural connections in your brain. That's how it works. In some time, after practicing something, you feel like you're getting more and more skill in this field. And that feels crazy, you know? Now I'm diminishing the skill I have now, but I spent not like 5 hours, I spent hundreds of hours to be able to play even like that. That's crazy. And now I'm diminishing it? How dare I am? No, we shouldn't do like that. In a while, when you just start, in the beginning, it's so hard. You've graded your fingers, you feel like you're not talented, so on. But since you start practicing, in a while, you will notice that you feel craving for it. So when you start doing something and you like catch the wave, yeah, you start like surfing on the waves of your life, on the waves of your creativity, on the waves of your feelings. And that is the thing which is impossible to buy. That's all I wanted to say. Love you. Peace out.